exact pistol that someone was going to do. That was fun. And then, yeah, in terms of that stuff at man, some of the stuff that I used to call on Ecos was so so dumb. You'll see. It could be a fun series, honestly. I do want to watch some of the old stuff and just see what it was like. Okay, Team Secret on defense, Gen G on attack, 4-person. 5-person, really contra over towards Spawn here. This is nice from Gen G. They see the pressure, they don't know the numbers, they flash out, they take control, they now have Spawn, they now have Garage Window, and Site itself. This was a good reaction.
Yeah, just making sure they have
they switch sides.
Out if they need to regroup, but Team Secret is fast on this retake.
Damn.
So is King though with the frenzy, instantly a double kill, but
he did so good just preserving his bullets there.
But he can't quite do it.
Oh,
TS
1v1
still able to flip back and forth, down to 14
Oh.
but he lands the headshot. What a
wow,
flick,
they actually won the
what a clutch, and this is just the first
3v5.
round.
Damn.
TS
He did great, he
it
did
strong.
great. Holy hell.
For Gen G here, I mean, it was
He
looking
really
pretty
had to hit that
dire.
last shot, and he did.
Came in. I
It's a
mean,
nice
of
pistol
course,
from
big
them.
props to King
Getting
as
really good,
well,
really
holding
good
down
reaction
two.
from them getting pushed.
Right by Lumber on the side of Site C. I mean, he's so clean with that.
Yeah, that was nice.
Just look at that awareness.
He just knew that he would get flooded when he started to reload, so knew that he had to get 2 from there. Didn't just hold down mouse 1 once he saw one. Oh boy, the insta C all the time.
That was just a pure gunfight, and TS knew how to play it. He knew which position to hold. Dubstep peeking out, kind of exposed himself in a second. But now, Marshals, Spectres, Bulldog on the side of Gen G.
King fan,
They're
man.
kind of
King's great.
trying to bait out these pushes from Team Secret.
Yeah, so Team Secret initially, they're jiggle peeking on C, just trying to, kind of make Gen G think it's okay to just rush over to A, like, okay, it's probably a stack over on C, but of course they instantly push out. They've actually used a lot of their, utility here on the side of Team Secret just to try to get
This
some
is 5.
damage. And surely this
This is
corner
the
is
pack.
checked. I mean, Gen G knows that this area was all given up.
They have to be, but one right click could make all the difference. It kind of landed, but not quite finishing off the job.
5
That's going
HP.
up to
A
Jeremy
little bit
now
unlucky
with
this
the
one.
lone shorty. He goes in close, but runs out of ammo, so King
Hey,
makes it
they actually
easy.
did some alright
This is
damage for
a
sure. He
site
got a
under
2-person
Gen G's
flank as
control.
well.
Yeah, Jeremy just pushing forward to try to pick up the weapon that he gets off of the kill, but of course...
Not saying they're going to win,
was
but
back
they're about
up
to take
the
a
side
duel
of
with 5
Gen
HP.
G.
It's a
Now,
nice
we
off
always
angle
like
there.
to talk about, in theory, this should go Gen G's way, but TS already weak. Yeah, I would almost consider getting out of there and swapping positions, because you lose 1, maybe 2 more weapons.
Yeah, he didn't want to TP
Yep,
into the open and
that's
get
right
shot by
there.
Heaven.
He can pick up that Bulldog, and that's a huge boon to TS now because they can go in aggressively off of that. But still, Sylvan and Goddead, they have those automatic weapons. They're trying to hold it back. Borkum with an instant
They did
headshot, though,
good
trying to soften
damage.
up those defenses, and he wants to go in fast.
They really
Not
good
quite
damage.
clearing out the left side,
nice
though,
eco.
and that's where Sylvan will be able to find his 4th.
Okay,
Got a
so
rebuy
they
armor, 3 guns.
cover the Bulldogs, so not the worst
definitely
of
not gonna be the
days
best
here with Gen G, but damage
bonus
still
that we've
taken,
seen.
right? We often like to say, okay, if
Okay,
you keep
first bite for
the
Team
rifle you
Secret.
buy and then,
The
through 2 other
bonus
weapons, you
is
should be
what we
okay
got.
going into
Shorty,
the bonus.
Sheriff.
But now they don't have a choice. You basically have to
Stinger.
just stick with the 2 weapons you carry over and try to
Okay,
save
going
up
for the shock over
4th
towards
round
B. It's
on
not
the
going to
side
hit.
of
I wonder if they
Gen G.
have the
Exactly,
follow-up
still
one
economical
for
damage, so this
Garage.
round looks like it's going to be in Team Secret's back. They are the ones with the full buy after all. But let's see how those positions actually play out, because so far we've seen quite a bit of variety from those team compositions.
No,
team
okay,
strats,
but
and it looks like it's just
because
Gen
they
G
are just straight up
rushing
hitting
straight
B.
at the B side for an
Again,
easy
most
win.
teams choose B
Okay,
when it is
so
the low
Quack,
buy.
we often see when
Especially when you're
people,
trying to,
teams
everyone
to push
focuses
for
on
B,
A
they
main
always
trying
need
to set them
someone
up.
behind
This
the
was
post
nice and
plant, and a lot of
fast.
teams try to counter that by taking A main or C main fast. Right now, Team Secret's actually just trying to flood it in, and Jeremy's good for 2.
Oh, Dubstep good for the 3rd, in fact. So it's still the same situation. The remaining
Damn,
players
they cleaned
are
that
all
so
towards the
easy.
back of
Okay,
mid.
1 death,
Easy
1 armor
shootings
gone.
for Team Secret to find
This wasn't
that
too bad.
3rd round.
Observers took a
Okay,
gamble.
I had a
But it wasn't that
couple
bad.
doubts there about what are
He
you
got a
going to do
little bit
about the
unlucky.
post plant, but I mean, Jeremy just walks in and gets 2 kills. Of course, I mean, we didn't see it on the camera because we're waiting for that smoke play to happen, but surely lots of utility set up. A good blast pack in and jumps up, and you get the ping as well. My good. Yeah, this is just, I mean, this was very intentional. Team Secret, this was their plan, right? Just don't give up either C-Link or A-Link, and our retake will be fine. We don't need to panic about going against those post plants. Now going into round 4, Jeremy does have the showstopper, and this looks like it could be one of those
Chat,
setups
let me know
where
if
you see the recon boat go all the way into
let
spawn.
me know if the stream
He does
starts
have
lagging.
that showstopper, and he wants to make use of it, even dodging out
Holy
the bot
hell.
line.
all the way in spawn. People are doing this. People are doing this a lot. Ever since I mean, there's been a few rounds where people do this with the. It's always with the ults of the duelist at the moment. Genji's reaction to everything that's going on is always really good.
Just like you mentioned, Will, going for that control.
This is an important round for them. They go down to eco after it, but I like their reaction here. Okay, Jesse has to kill another. And maybe another after that. Okay, that's a huge kill. That's pretty much it. Jewel coming in spawn.
And this is one of those rounds where most likely it should be a save. So let's take this time, slow things down a little bit. And I want to talk about, the showstopper there. We've seen that play, right, starting at lock-in. Saw a couple of teams doing it. We've seen it happen over here in Pacific as well. Now, the play itself is good.
King really solid, yeah. He's always been just such a good player.
In mid where the attackers simply cannot.
It's a great meta for him again as well, which is cool.
Team Secret, it's just a matter of, well, we don't want to empty mid because then who knows when they're going to creep back in. So they're trying to greed.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of their reactions at the moment. Again, on pistol, you saw them push, take map control, and this one is insta fallback. Felt like they had some good reads in terms of what was going on as soon as they get the sound cues, or as soon as they've seen people.
I feel like it's TS's reads as well, because he must have known that showstopper was coming.
Oh, sure.
Not just from hearing the sounds or the call from Raze, but that fault line coming in from GodDead, right through window, right through mid, tells me that they were setting up for that play. They were banking on the fact that Team Secret would send off something aggressive just like that. And on to the next one, of course. It's just easier for Gen.G to actually break through Team Secret's defenses. Numbers are so important in this game, and that's why I think Team Secret kind of need to figure out how to temper that aggression a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they started on
Won't be able to screw up so much. Yeah, I think that's true.
So we've seen them kind of go with these coordinated set plays right off the bat.
Again, at least what I saw from like a outsider perspective, he's always been insane. He's very smart as util.
Trying to scout for
Damn.
But Meteor's already here.
Just because he updrafted, and it's something that TS might not really expect, but
this
Team
is a cool
Secret's
strat.
so ready for it. Borka may even get one, but instantly traded. Jeremy, thankfully.
Yeah, this is a really cool strat. But I see just a C split, but they updraft over the alarm bot, and then when they destroy it, the theory is that you're not so close. Then they had an Oma flash on top of it as well, which is kind of sick. In terms of money, if Secret loses in the 3v2, they have no money.
Oh, Envy with a great peek. It's now a 2v1. The vault line, is it good? Oh, close, but no dice.
Holy, just stunned up in this one.
That Vandal spray transfer did
Yeah, Jeremy just did enough damage to make this work.
Thus, Team Secret find the second win.
Damn, we're just going back and forth. No, no one has to eco yet. We're just getting like buy rounds after buy rounds.
They catch
Which is
note
good.
of Jesse Vash's flanking. GodDead, the timing on the rolling thunder, everything was very perfect. In fact, even this fault line is good, right? It catches the person in the back so you can get the instant kill up front. But like
All I'm saying is right now is GodDead is thinking, man, if I had the tissue, I win that. But yeah, exactly that. This guy's well superstitious for sure, man. He's thinking exactly that. He has it in, take it out. Put it on the floor. It's done.
Yeah, we should just dedicate that we'll never
Secret,
we'll
right?
say the full name this whole match because it is starting to get a little confusing.
But Envy versus GodDead, I think that's a big matchup on its
They're
own
going
right.
real fast. They have like their whole style at the moment, like the whole game plan is just insane pace. Like they'll slow it down, probably in like 2-3 rounds time.
Yeah, even though Meteor wasn't
Maybe
first
even
kill,
after
he
this, to
did
be honest,
buy enough
but-
time, whether it was intended or not, so it does
I mean,
lead
it's working
to
all the time.
entry
They're at least
here
getting a
and
lot
the
of map control.
plant.
Big
Now,
Joe coming
lots of
back
bullets
at spawn
committed
here.
on the side of Gen.G in the past 2 rounds. They want to keep up the momentum and really break the economy of Team Secret. All right, smoke coming out from Borkum on a lobby.
Oh,
This
you know
means
it's
that they're
system.
just gonna have to save. I mean, this is just to keep Gen.G guessing.
Another
Make sure they
save.
don't
Okay,
come
so
out
this
on
was
the
the one
hot.
that was going to break their econ. They decided to save. They got 1-5 here, so they have 1-9 on top of it. Yeah, it's gonna be a low buy on top of this, but 3 saved guns gonna be nice.
They're gonna start to lose more rounds and possibly lose the momentum as well, and that's something that Team Secret does not want. So full save this time. We're going into the next.
He
Still,
he played a
trying
last
to
chance
break
qualifier
apart
with
what
it. Looked really good.
exactly happened on the side of A.
And then now just does
Because
it.
Jeremy did have that paint shells, but Gen.G just continued to waterfall off of Meteor, and that is the factor that kind of broke
Well, this
apart
recon was
this A-side
everything.
defense.
Yeah, and what I'm really liking about that round is Gen.G clearly keeping track of the responses from Team Secret, right? Whenever they've poked a little bit and prodded over on a main, they've kept tabs of, all right, what utility comes
Still
out
going
from where,
fast,
what's the
straight
setup,
up
what's
at
the
C.
default from Team Secret.
We haven't seen
Then
them.
they force an entry into A, so now what does Team Secret have to do? They have
Haven't
to
seen them do
commit
anything
once
slow yet.
again 3 people for a full setup on the default on A side.
And that's
Now it's
just
going to be a
not-
fast push on to C.
Not quite the read that we were hoping for. Team Secret now, it's all up to Borkum. He's got one dark cover available to him. His position has not quite yet been spotted, but he's gonna win
Damn,
the spray.
he didn't get this
TS,
kill.
He comes up huge instead, and that's an impactful frag because the rest of them are arriving late to the
Yeah,
retake.
they're good positions on this.
Kind of losing out on those positions. Jeremy's
It
the
is
only one left.
so
He's got
fast
nothing
right now.
but a
They
shorty
have.
to his name.
There's been no need for
Team
mid-rounding, no
Secret
need for
looked
defaults.
all
It's
out of
just
sorts
our
there.
fast
I mean,
A,
for one, yes,
our
the aim
fast
itself
B.
gets shaken. And then
Holy.
I get it, right? Your
When they have
economy's not
ults,
great,
they
your
relax
firepower's not
sometimes,
great, and so you're
and
just
they-
trying
and
to
they
flood the
wait
site
and
before
react,
the spike
but
actually gets planted.
when
But
they're getting
here's
into
the
big
thing,
buy and
you've already
buys,
lost the site entirely. You
it's
don't have
the
full setup,
fastest
full
game we've ever
utility,
seen.
and firepower to do one of those fast retakes. I mean, at least try to
Okay.
recover.
They need
He's got
op,
Showstopper.
kind of, but they
Have it, but
also
I don't
you need
think
also
you
need to
can.
have
You're
the op
already
in the
so
right
far
place.
behind.
They're just gonna peek off easily. But that's absolutely
Because
right.
op retake's not the best.
Definitely did look out of sorts. It wasn't just the aim, kind of positioning a little bit, and also I think it's the calling. I'm not to discredit Jesse Bash no matter what, but this is exactly like what Seth was likening it to during the desk segment. Both IGLs. This is what it comes down to. This is why these two players were highlighted.
Just watch a 2-year-old
TS
video of
versus
the rise of
Jesse Bash.
Boaster.
They are the ones moving
Yeah,
the
it's
scene
man,
right
it's
now.
cool.
You can see
Boaster's
that
story.
TS actually is
It is
moving
cool. It should
few
be a
moves ahead of Jesse Bash.
it should be very motivational for a lot
Yeah,
of
again,
people.
The power
a lot
of
of
the
young
IGL,
people
you only
especially.
really start to see it if you string together all the rounds, right? And so
It's
they-
a
they
it's a
strike
similar
you,
thing
you
for a
start seeing
lot
it
of
now, they go
UK
for a slow
people
default, take
in
control of the
Valorant.
mid, but
Obviously,
they
no
still
one's
have
reached the
full
kind of
utility
heights that
setup
he's
in front of
reached,
A
but
lobby for the side of Gen.G, right? They
most of the
still
UK
have
people that had
TS
were
watching
like
C main. They
next to
actually
nothing
fully
in CS.
control the information on this map. Team Secret simply has information where they're allowed, which is really just C link and A lane.
Yeah. And that's the other thing.
This is nice. This is real
Because from
real
their
slow.
perspective,
They get
information
into
that
the
they
corner
have,
here
they
so they can
can
hear all the
make some
rotates.
guesses.
They break this over towards
So
Garage.
I
Man, Gen.G are
what they're
playing the
trying
map
to do
so
right now is
well.
just making off of
I kinda
the
like
little
this.
sounds that they get from Gen.G's utility, hearing the drone, and then we get a little peek from Dubstep. But at the same time, they need to be able to block off information and switch things up so that they keep Gen.G guessing.
Yeah, but right now with the setup they have, it's a very safe setup. And with the ultimates they have in hand, this is intended to be a retake from Team Secret. I cannot imagine otherwise. Borkum
That's true.
has to get out. He has to either just hold site and stay alive or get out of here
Oh,
and
no.
keep 5 alive.
All right, 5 HP. Not the worst,
Oh.
but the Nano Swarm will burn him alive instead. Dubstep, right from Garage, goes
It
for
was
a
so close to
ballsy
getting a
spray,
double
but
header.
Sylvan instantly reacts. We
Still-
might have a showstopper.
It's still doable, exactly. You can try to go for the showstopper. Oh. All right, he's able to try to fly through. Jesse Bash,
Holy hell.
he has sight.
Damn, that's so unlucky. He had a small
Good
chance for that in the
enough.
1-on-3.
King still working with
Yeah,
his
that's a nice
turret.
try from him.
Clean up the round. It now goes to 6-2 as we prepare for round 9. And I mean, I think all of us agreed that
Success
this
from the very
was
beginning,
probably
very
gonna
end.
be a
That's
close
just kind of
match.
sick.
No matter who
pretty
wins. I know
fitting.
most of us predicted Team Secret. Both of us here on the cast did as well. But we did not expect any of the maps to go this way.
This is one of those things where I think a timeout is it's coming soon, probably. At least for Team Secret, because on all these strats and what we're seeing, it makes sense. Oh, actually, it's a Gen.G timeout. What?
Okay. No.
no.
That's the UI. Yep.
Okay,
The screen
whoops.
says Secret. We've got the giant eye staring down on all of us.
Damn,
here.
it's like
The
a-
Saigon
it's like a
Coliseum
little
in
legacy
Seoul,
now.
South Korea. So this is definitely a Team Secret timeout. We
They're
have
incredible.
seen many teams do timeouts just for a little bit of a mental break or whatever, but usually it's not like this. Now, something I think some of us have mentioned it on the broadcast before. Something Vile likes to do is if the opponent's calling timeout and they win, he'll instantly call a counter timeout just to cool them off again and keep them guessing, right? A lot of these timeouts, sometimes it's a mind game between the two coaches as well.
Missing a trick, they should sell tissues. Yeah,
what
honestly.
Is Warbird's answer? I do think you already see some of the glaring mistakes,
That's
right? Your defaults are set up a certain way, but then you don't commit to the execution of
maybe
it. You're
not
gonna push
that.
out altogether and commit to that. If you're gonna default, wait to hold for the. Once again, you have 4 ultimates. You can retake any of the sites.
If you have that retake, if you have that rolling thunder.
So Pulse came in.
As a team.
It looks like they're gonna go fast again.
Sporcum kind of caught alone on the site itself, and unfortunately,
pretty well.
so let's see it.
Oh no, that's too much. Not this again.
I saw the first flashes of Psalm being.
I mean, look at the tempo change again, right?
Sorry,
After the timeout, it's a fast strike on DC. Now,
dude, why does it autoplay? Yeah, sorry, I'm editing the games from last night at the same time. I say editing, I'm literally
this
clipping.
way, they can bait out all the ultimates before they have to commit.
That is a fast counter strat in a way of its own. They knew to expect this retake setup from Team Secret. Question is though, will the gunfights go in their way or Team Secret's way? In fact, right now, it looks like it's gonna be Team Secret's. Jeremy,
yeah, a big change up they did is pushing through mid or going behind Envy. Oh my god, 9 HP as well.
Down to 9 HP, hiding inside
How
of
is he
dark
still
cover.
alive?
You know he's there, but he's still slipping back and
There's
forth.
no
Quick
way.
double, dashing
no
up
way.
front. He's going to get a third. But Jesse,
Holy
nail in the head to block
How on
him off.
earth did he nearly win this? Though I think that would have been.
That
would have been the best clutch in the world.
9 health. I mean, we talk about.
I'm gonna
how
call
we
it. That would have been the best thing I've ever
Let me
seen.
tell you, this one takes a cake.
With
Dodging all
like,
the
was it 8
bullets and then land in
HP?
his
Everyone
own.
spraying, so he somehow dodges all the bullets.
Not enough. Jesse
Yeah, I
Bash,
think that would have been the best one.
understanding they just have to fight 2v1. But again, while it was a lot
How's
of
he
investment,
got
good setups,
3?
and I think
That
it's
was so
important to
nice
note,
from Envy as well.
Starting to find his
9
aim, starting
HP.
to find his groove. This was a player that we pointed out as a star player for
Damn.
the side of Team Secret.
And during
So
all
many
of that,
maps.
he gets hit
If
by
he
the
starts to
recon
pop
when
off,
he
things
dashes
could
at the
get
2.
different here for the rest
That's
of this
so
map.
crazy.
That is entirely true, at least for Team Secret, because we need more of these players to come online. We can definitely see that Gen G, Goddead, Meteor, these are the ones that you have to disable. Still though, because they're attacking, they're kind
This
of...
is the I'm telling you, it's the fastest attack I've ever seen.
Yeah, so once again, site emptied out.
And it's literally just a game plan of let's go fast twice and like let's literally just do it until it fails. Like do it twice until like if it fails twice then we'll stop
Trying
basically.
to buy space by going up into heaven, and now Team Secret, they have more to
Yeah, have
consider other
Killjoy
than just the
ult, but-
ultimates.
Oh, all the positioning is being swapped around. Meteor, one little move. The Team Secret are a little more afraid, but this lockdown will give them
Nice
more
flash
security
on
as they
sight.
push
Oh my
into the
goodness,
site.
look just on the
Jeremy
util
leading
right
the
now, it's
charge
great.
now. Envy
The
off
Envy is
other
incredible.
side. They have the stuns, they have the concussions, and they have those positions locked down. Sylvan, no way you make it out of this one
Envy's
alive.
incredible.
Team Secret
Nice
coming
back-to-back
into the
rounds
game.
from him.
The timeouts are working for the side of Team Secret, and
Yeah, this
I
was
gotta
really
say,
nice. They
it
knew
wasn't
that the
the
ult was
lockdown
going to
that
go for
gets
their
them.
ult,
Of course, we're gonna see the
so they
counter
made sure
timeout
that they
now
weren't in
from
line
Team
with it.
Secret.
They were all running out
Wasn't
as the
lockdown,
Killjoy
quite
ult came
frankly, that was
down,
meant to be a trade
and they
from
just
both
wanted.
teams.
They were just so fine with
Flashes
the
after
Silva
the
being out of
points
the
from
round itself,
Envy. The
trying to
timing
take
of
down
it,
the
you
ult.
see that? I mean,
The
Jeremy's
util
going
was
in
great.
right
The
off
flash
of the
here was
flash.
good.
He
The
doesn't
stun
even get
under.
half blinded by it, and he's able to help clear the site. The double team of Jeremy and Envy, the two rookies on this squad,
Yes.
absolutely impeccable.
And that's that similarity that we expected to see from
Yeah.
the side of Gen G, Goddead, Meteor. And that's, again, why both teams are so similar, but we have to call attention
What do you get from
to
playing
this
Raze on this map?
counter
The
timeout. This is what
nade
you're
over
talking
towards A
about
main
with
is like
Profile.
really
They're
good
looking
to actually get
stop
A
this
control, especially if you want
momentum
to
from
push
Team
short.
Yeah,
Um,
And I think
I don't know, it's
the
like a
reason why
preference
waste
thing
one
really.
extra
I do
turn is
think
okay,
Jet's a
one
little bit
round
better
it
on
can
this
go
map
that
just
way.
because
Let's
it's
see
Jet
what,
and
you
the
know, my
dash is
team
too
calls,
strong.
And we see TS just call for
Huh.
the fast push onto A.
But again,
We know
it's a
exactly
preference
what
thing. The
game plan
boombot
is.
can be
Trade
pretty good
ult
for
for
clearing
ult.
garage
Meteor
as
tries
well
to
on
throw the
attack if
purple
you
by
want to
taking
take
heaven.
some.
Even that works out well.
Like if you wanted
But
to
then
take
it's
garage and
Jeremy
actually
Envy.
break
Okay,
their
so now
Killjoy
you've figured
util.
out, okay,
It's
their
a nice way to
retake's
take
are
garage without
good
having to
on
use
A.
like
So
a
how do we
drone.
make sure their default
So
breaks
it
apart
can be
once again?
pretty nice for
That was the
that.
weakness that Gen G exploited for so much of this first half.
But yeah, the main thing is just like I used to see it with the chamber meta, right? The Tether nade at the beginning. You can just do the nade anyway, and it kind of clears. It at least forces people back to this area in theory.
I like the impossibilities, though. If
Yeah, I mean,
Meteor had gotten that,
Okay.
Yeah, like the what ifs. Like, what if Euro just
Surely they
suddenly
go slow
shows up
now.
on
what
this
if
map?
They lost 2 in a row, right?
Duelist, huh?
I think that was, I'm pretty sure that would have been the
did
rule.
happen, actually. It wasn't
2 in a
nightmare.
row.
Meanwhile,
Now they
Jesse
stopped
Bash just
going
gonna
fast.
spray through the smoke.
They tried
So,
to get A main
again, the
control. We
intention
just
here,
kind of
look,
saw the
Spike
perfect
was never
example
meant to
there
go
of the
straight to
Raze.
A. Gen G was just trying to kind of mess
Suss out.
up, mess up the defaults of Secret. And Jesse Bash's response is, well, just spray through the smoke
Yeah,
to check if anyone's
good
crossing or not.
damage, and then
And it actually
good,
works, but it also left a little
good
bit of a
spamming
gap
with
towards
it.
the
Damn,
B site, but
they're on
Jeremy
one.
comes straight back in. Showstopper clears out back, and now all they've got to worry about is just mid.
yeah, still insanely
Gen G don't
fast.
quite have the firepower either.
Not wrong.
So
Oh
this comes down to a little bit of a
my
firing range, not
goodness.
at least until King shows up on the server.
He's gonna Vandal.
Looking for the next shot, and then the subsequent one. He's down to a 1v1. This smoke a little bit
The
shallow.
smoke
gives
allows
a
him
little
to
bit more
get
space.
out.
He just
He
sees
goes
play time.
straight into the pocket, and Borkum wants to force him out.
Nah,
He's open.
he's low
King
HP
is
and he just
playing
knows
the
he's
gamble
never gonna
game.
stick.
He's betting that it's not.
Oh
Oh,
my
he checks on it as
goodness.
well.
Borkum needs to stick at half at
He has
least.
to stick half. King wins the mind games against Borkum. What an incredible play from
Crazy.
King.
Some of
And
these
he's
plays
taking
from
the risk
Gen
to
G
jump
are
out of the smoke, the
crazy.
first
What
one
is
to scout the
this,
position
2v4?
And get into a place where he can continue to jiggle peek. Then banking on the fact that the first one's absolutely a fake. And then checking at the halftime of the next one. And then the third as well for the kill.
Who's
That
2v5?
is why this is his
Holy hell, they
kingdom.
2v5 them.
Even though his subjects, his loyal subjects,
Damn,
were
he played
on
that so
slightly
well.
weaker weapons,
Former
he
Vision
still made it
Strikers, yeah.
work
I mean,
off
he's
of his
responsible
own
for
firepower,
most of the
off
good Cypher
tiny
setups,
jiggle peeks just to throw
or at least
Borkum
most of the good
off
use
balance.
of
4 to
Cypher
7 down
cages
is the
that
last
aren't
round
one-ways were pretty
of
much
the
from
first
him.
half. Team Secret
Man, I haven't seen that shot for a long time.
desperately
Days
looking to
ago.
make it slightly easier for the next half.
Yep, last round, that means Gen G just taking things step by step, right? Invest utility and then take that area. Very textbook Valorant. They've already taken control outside of Garage. They're making sure Team Secret cannot push out of anywhere. And now with this drone, they know, okay, the only area that Team Secret has invested into is A short.
That Meteor is
Still,
crazy. They're
Even
giving
though
him
they know that
some,
they can't
giving
quite
him some
deal against
full
off
freedom on
angle
this
being
one.
held by Jesse Bash. 3-round burst finds the head, and then the From the Shadows to
This
get
is nice.
even more information. Jeremy even pushing up closer with
That
a Phantom.
kind of think Team
Takes
Secret
off
would have done
2
well to
players.
have got 5 out of all of
And
this,
the great thing
really.
there was From the Shadows being used at the same time.
Chat, they
as
won
the fault line, so
pistol?
if
Who
Jeremy,
nerfed
can
one
push
pistol?
in.
I'm trying to
So
remember
it's
now.
just you had too many
They did the
things to
1-4
consider, right? It's not an
and then reacted
entire,
Gen
like,
G 1
fake,
pistol.
right, where you
Yeah,
have to look
5
good
were
or
really
something
good.
like that, but again, it's just an overload
Like, 5
of
would be
information.
incredible,
The
to be honest, with
timing
how
was
this
very intentional.
30
game went.
Yeah, Team
This has to be
Secret.
the fastest and most consistent aggression I think we saw. This has been the longest round from Gen G.
God's
That,
head. Quick reactions.
Oh, it's
Borkum
actually
not
on again.
able to fight back either.
oh my god, it's
Comes
so
down to
on.
a shock dart that destroys the spike planter. Lockdown being deployed. They have to push this. Team Secret knows they have the initiative. They want to go in even deeper. Sylvan tries to fight back, but Jeremy
Still
says
think Team
no.
Secret did great,
5
to be honest with
7
you.
will be the score at the end of the first half.
Well, at one point of this half, Quack, we had a 6-2 scoreline in favor of Gen G.
Yeah, what
I
a,
remember I made a
what a
comment
nuts half
something
there.
like, well, all of us thought this would be a closer match, and guess what? We're right back to a very typical 7-5. Now sides being switched. Team Secret absolutely can make a run back here on Haven.
Entirely possible. I mean, I have to think that this was a map picked by Gen G because they saw some weaknesses
me
in Team
quickly
Secret's
set
play
this
against
up.
Paper X last week. But that said, it shows it's a nice showing that Team Secret still has that adaptability within them to kind of, you know, sometimes we could just abandon our default.
I think
Sometimes we
a
have
lot
to
changed in their
try
pause
something
as well.
different, a new
You know their
setup
pause when they were
perhaps.
just hitting
But now
C
that
all
we
the
go
time
into
and they
the next
decided
half,
to go
this is
behind.
where we get to see
Felt like
what Gen G
the
has to show for us,
game plan
because
changed a lot
they haven't really
from
played this
not
in a
really
pretty
the
long
game
time.
plan, sorry,
Yeah, I mean,
more
Gen G
just
not,
more
now
just
the
how
core
to
of
react
Gen G,
properly
right, they've played it
in
before,
terms
and one of the
of
things I wanna
Team
note is
Secret here.
Goddad has
Right, you saw them starting to
popped
take
off
mid
on
more
the
once they
breach
lost
here
C,
on Haven.
so
I
they
think
had the
that's one of
fast
things.
pressure
Other thing,
behind.
King, even dating back to the DRX and Vision Striker days, he was known to just hold one site on his own. Yeah,
Oh
as that Killjoy, sometimes with just a Sheriff. And that suddenly makes this a 2-site map for Gen G on defense instead of a 3-site map. So do those factors work in favor for Gen G? Because it looks like they might need it.
As always, things boil down, sort of, to this pistol
DRX
round at the
Genji.
start
Yeah,
of
I'm
the second
pretty
half.
sure.
Team Secret
I don't know.
loses it,
I'm pretty kind of convinced that
Genji just might take
DRX
their
and
way with
Genji
this
are
match.
going, and then it's like the battle for
Lots of things to discuss here, of course.
the
Now
battle
York
for third.
swapping sides, but
I don't know.
surely you
I'm
check the tendencies, how
maybe I'm
they're
putting them on a
moving
pedestal
around.
too
Now,
much from what I
will say
saw
in terms of, like,
Lock-in.
pairing and movement of the
But I was just very
micro
impressed with them.
positions within each team,
And
nothing
honestly,
too surprising, right?
I'm
We
still
constantly
kind of
saw the
impressed with
Sova
them.
and the Breach help for A main fights from both sides. We're gonna probably see that again. Genji gonna try to set up Meteor for success and then help rotate things over. My big
Not
question
sure what
and my
T1
eyeballs are
doing.
gonna be
Again,
really on
give them some
TS,
time.
right? How do
They're
they
like,
constantly change up their
they're my
setups
team that
to
peaks
try
it
to
around
throw
last chance
little
qualifier.
curveballs to the Secret's
They
attack?
need
Yeah.
they need some time.
Because these two teams
3
stick
slots
to
for
the meta.
Pacific.
These two teams stick to what makes sense. And when that happens, it comes
Okay.
down to these little micro
Team Secret
adjustments,
on
and that is
attack,
what we see
Genji now
from
on
these
defense.
players,
In terms
from
of
the
pistols,
IGLs that
it's
are
been a
TS
1-0.
and Jesse Bash. Of course, on the attacking side, though, that's where you just might be able to force some mistakes from your opponents. And that's perhaps what this fault line was meant for, just to throw some positioning off the pick
And they're
off that
aggro.
board, maybe.
They're real aggro.
Genji's already pushed out.
Oh.
They know they're gonna
I mean,
enter a fight,
they
but
know they're
have
gonna fight
3
because they've
people
taken
with
up my
Crossfire
smack control
ready.
else. So yeah, they
Now
were
Genji,
literally
a very
looking
wise
for that
choice,
one
right? You
kill.
don't get the
B
instant
might be
kill.
open.
This is kind of nice now. They created the question mark. They got the drone out of them. They leave one
You don't have
pass
to
in
give up
here.
the entire space. The drone doesn't make it all the
Drone,
way into
yeah.
A long, so you're able to keep that. So now you can
Still
lead
done good.
Meteor.
Still done good
Now
to
you
hold
can
this with
rotate
one
over,
pass,
have
and they
faith
can have the rotates coming in.
your
Sweet spot at
sharpshooter
the moment to hit C
on
before
that
this rotate
jet,
comes
just
in.
to hold
Killjoy
there
in a
and
good
hold that
spot to
site
hear all this
going.
running.
It's a little bit of a gamble from Team Secret, though. They're thinking that
Killjoy hears all the
players
running,
were
gets the
positioned
kill.
on the A side, but they were so wrong. Genji still not budging from C. Anyone that pushed in easily dismissed by the frenzy.
Yeah, this
that
was
is
really
in the
nice
hands
from.
of King, and
It's really good
TS
from
now with
Genji.
Classic.
The
Pushing up front,
rotate
walking down
just came in.
Garage, it's
Right, the
lights
rotate just
out
came in
for
from God
Dubstep.
Dead to save them here.
Again,
I like the
Genji
idea from
finding that
Secret getting
pistol.
someone pushed
Yeah,
here,
and this
but
all comes down once again to the
their
fact that they were able
drone
to
and their
just trust
pressure over
Meteor for
towards
A
A
site
just
and then
wasn't
make that
strong enough, so
rotation
they held it
early.
with
That
one
allows
pass,
God
and
Dead
then
to
God
get
Dead
there
was just
in
ready
time.
to
TS
get
buys
the
enough time
kind of the
to
important
allow
kill,
King to
the
stay
kill to
hidden until
seal
he's
it, I
ready
guess,
to
really.
get the kill. Then God Dead comes in to save King. TS
Yeah.
can now strike back again. All off the back of pushing A main as 3 and then not overheating.
Yes.
Once again, really pointing out the importance of just knowing what your limits are. And now it's Meteor on that Marshall. We always know he's good for 1.
This is their map pick, though.
Team Secret, to say
Let's
the
see.
least.
Plus
Meteor
it's
now
a little
present
bit
on the B
inflated
side.
when it's double
Anyone who tries
pistol.
to go
We
in
should
for a
always
bit of a
remember
lurk,
that.
Not gonna happen today. Not for you, Dubstep.
You know, I thought maybe I had spoken too soon, but nope, he's always good for at least 1. So Meteor gonna get that kill. And
Goji, what's up,
again,
dude?
once he gets the Marshall, once he gets the Operator, it's bad news, especially on a map like Haven where the Operator suddenly makes defense so much easier and balanced.
Not just balance, but okay. A little bit weird with the 3-round burst of the Bulldog. It allows for Envy to actually pick up that kill, but he's expecting someone to instantly come
Yeah,
back
again,
over
just
to watch that
Heavy
weapon
priority
on
on
the
guns for this one.
Yeah,
Not thinking too much about the bonus, just making sure they
Teams
secure
try to
this
protect
round.
the weapon upgrade going over, but they use the fault line to be able to pick it up, and Team
What?
Secret, they've actually
There's
set
some-
themselves up for
There's some
success.
damage being done
They
here.
do go back down in
Envy
numbers,
can
but
win
Envy
this.
still
They
has
get
a
sight, Envy
Bulldog.
has a gun, still has damaged
They're
if he wants to
rotating
go
off
onto
on that
heaven.
one frag from
Yeah, I
Jeremy,
wanted to
but
try to get a kill there with the
no!
gun. Makes sense.
Off of the spike plant, watching the angle into to A Link. They actually get deleted. They got the spike plant though.
Wanted
so
to turn the corner because the recon was
I mean,
behind
a
him.
little bit of damage, maybe.
Well, more so than
That's good
damage, I
damage.
think Team
Good
Secret
damage,
just
good
okay with
plant.
what they got, right?
Two
They got the extra
rebuys.
credits from the spike plant. They were still able to take
Two
away,
gun rebuys,
a
two
couple
rebuys of
weapons.
armor.
They were able to
Not
get
bad at all.
2 kill creds, so not the end of the world. Now, not enough damage done to Genji to celebrate anything.
Yeah.
But Team Secret setting themselves up for a little bit longer of a run, maybe a little bit more breathing room here.
I don't know, Will. I'm not satisfied with that second round. I thought they could do more. I thought they could do more.
Well, yes, part of that is because they gave us and everyone watching hope that they were able to do more, right? They picked up the Bulldog. They had already set up a lurk in mid. So theoretically, there was a little bit more hope and possibility, but Genji not one to overextend or overcommit to any movements. Now Genji on their bonus, they're just going to even out
Okay,
their econ.
in terms of this one, Oh my.
What I don't like about this is that now Gen.G's really close to the double digits, and because of that, they're going a little bit more aggressive. They know they can take some risks.
It's a pretty cool
It's gonna
strat.
be a big ol' exchange right up by
anything
A
like
lobby,
this.
and Gen.G are actually coming out on top of this one. Borkum trying to even out the odds back to a one-on-one. He does want
That was cool. I would have to watch this
I mean,
again.
This is already disastrous for Team
It looked
Secret.
really good.
Around you absolutely need to win with at least 3 people alive, if not 4. And you're already down to 1, even if you somehow win this, which statistically
Omen
speaking,
flash from
doesn't
here,
less help.
just
So
running
you gotta
down.
say, I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta raise it for Sylvan's side a little bit here, but
It was a nice,
no matter what the win or
really
lose,
cool
you
round still in the
already feel
bonus.
terrible. About round 15, Sylvan now just trying to stamp the nail in the coffin. He's not gonna get it.
nicely handled from Borkum.
Thankful,
I
safe.
kind of want to
for
see a
Team
replay. I just
Secret, and
want
a sigh
to
of relief
double
from
check everything. It was
us
pretty nice.
casters and
It's one of those ones that you'd have to watch
honorary
again just to
Filipinos all across the
see
world.
exactly what everybody
very
util
nice
is.
scoreline,
I mean, speak
by
for
the
yourself.
way.
I'm
Really
not
good.
predicted for Team Secret. But you know
Okay.
what? I just want to see good Valorant, all right?
Yes,
That's
we
what I
want to
want.
see good Valorant. And what I see right now is a very nice scoreline of 6 to
It's a
9.
little bit
But
risky
still,
in terms of them
this is,
swinging
again,
out
that
middle,
play
but
between those 2 teams.
definitely
Gen.G,
paid
they
off
knew
in
they
this
were
round.
on
They
the
did
same,
so
they
much
knew
damage.
they would
Okay,
have enough in the
because
next
of
round,
that,
so they
we
just
have to see
went
some
in
heavy
for that.
rebuys. We're
And
going
they
to
actually
see
got
a
quite bit of
big,
value. Team
big
Secret
swing
aren't
round
bright
here.
shields this
This one's
round,
really
not
important.
the worst thing in the world, but definitely a little bit impactful.
A lot of light
I mean,
armors on
again, we've
Gen.G at
seen
the
light
moment.
shields work in teams' favors as well if it's an intentional setup for your economy. I know a lot of people were talking about Zeta Division, taking a page out of Fnatic's book in their Week 3
Light
match.
shields, yes.
So it can be done, but you got to imagine that right now it's not because they want to, but because they have to on the side of Team Secret here. And Borkum already taking a little bit of a scratch as well. Starting on the back foot, they don't have too much information. So right now they're going to wait until the 1-minute mark to see if Gen.G pushes. Otherwise, they will have to start to use their drone right at the 1 minute to regain some control.
Okay, there's a lot of util to push the jet off. You have to see a rotate at one point.
Doing.
Unless they just want to
clear
play a
out
retake of A.
Quite a bit of utility spent already. Gen.G having the
Look at
lockdown,
this
having
reaction.
the guns.
Over
They
towards
are
C,
just
they're going to walk into the
backing
Omen.
up. They're actually allowing for this A main push, but at the same time, pushing on the other
Oh my
side
goodness,
of
look
the
at
map
this
as a
kill.
duo.
7
They
HP.
take Borkum away.
And they
That's your
take out the
controller
Omen. Like, that's
Godwill.
massive.
Yeah, and here's
Good
the thing,
reaction from them.
Gen.G, they have no reason to rotate off of that because they've intentionally already left A open because
30
they're going to
seconds left.
retake it with the lockdown if it comes down to that. So now that they've seen the Omen, they've took it down, they suspect, yeah, it's going to be a C-side hit.
This is painful, Will. 20 seconds remaining, and you have no choice
Yeah,
but to
he's
commit
gonna
to
get
this. They
fast
have
for
to
this.
shoot it, but King has laid it out open as
Oh,
a
look at
trap.
this
You
util.
have activated
Oh
my
my
trap
gosh.
card. I am going to send
Everything
you
is
into the
so
Shadow Realm.
good from them
Dubstep
on this
has a
map.
Guardian, but not quite
nice
landing the shots.
reactions.
He's going to have to save this thing.
That's the main thing that's been
Yeah,
good, their reactions to
mean,
what's going on.
Boy, this does not feel good at all, right? Not only are you forced to save, you're forced to save a Guardian, and not
Yep.
weapon of
And you
choice
got
perhaps
a
in
you got a
most
low buy on
rounds.
top of this.
And the thing is, you have to recognize that you were absolutely read like a book, right? You were
Yeah,
suffocated
they
to the point
survived the
where
bonus
you
with one passing,
minute
so
mark.
everyone
Then
has to
used
fully
the
buy,
drone.
and then
But
get
Gen.G
wiped out in this.
already
They didn't kill
emphasized
anyone
that
either,
side of
right?
the map.
Yeah, it couldn't be
And
worse
the other
for
thing
them.
I like about that is, as soon as they hear the drone, they push out a C main to check Cubby. I mean, this was very, very calculated coming out from TS and his teammates.
Right, they got a hero gun
Team Secret. Do they
with the
recognize
with
that
the
in-game?
Guardian
'Cause if
to
not,
save
surely
it.
after
Let's see
this
what they can
round,
do.
We see their second timeout come out.
That's the problem. You're going to have to use it at some point sooner rather than later,
Hopefully.
because if you don't, and fast plays from TS on Gen.G comes out, your ultimates are nullified.
Alarm bot down.
Well, now you're kind of stuck in mid. You don't have any information covering your back.
Yeah,
Of course,
they
it
wanted
is
to
a
try
as well.
Match the speed that Gen.G did in the first half, and they
But
got
Gen.G, I
completely
mean,
shut down.
Let them have Garage, right? That's the plan here. They have shorter weaponry, no reason to get into a gambling position. Just hold these long angles, and we'll know when they come in. We'll just go for a retake if we need. Just hold A site, all good.
So much presence everywhere. Gen.G are
Have
prepared
just
for
walked into
whatever
C
TS
though,
throws at them.
so and they have a
It's all
lurker towards
crossfires
middle.
for Meteor, who's trying to rely on his toe when to get out if he
Like it's
needs, and
looking alright.
No.
Less alright now.
It almost came down to it. This one play from Garage too, but it kind of falls apart. Envy though from middle.
Oh, trying to
Oh
swing
my
out
god, the
off
stun
the
was
stun.
everything as well.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, yes. Ready for the ace. Looking for the ace.
I mean,
now
he's
this
got
does
to
get
have
all
a round
three.
here. It's a nice reposition.
They're covered by the smoke, Will.
It's an insane reposition from him. Damn.
Envy needs to pick off one. Oh, he doesn't
Ah,
get
it's
the
so
kill
unlucky.
instantly.
Ah, it's
and
so
then he
unlucky.
panics.
7, 20,
feel it in
33.
his aim. He
No
knows he
way.
has to get the
Such
kill
a nice
instantly. He
try.
knows there was no more hope. He invests the rolling thunder into
Damn,
the
that would have
future
been a
of
sick
Team
round.
Secret here on Haven, and it's gone all down the drain.
That was cool. It was definitely a nice try. It was unlucky with the aim at the
That
end.
stock market is crashing. I am speechless. We had a showstopper at the start of the round. We're seeing it in that replay. It did not work out. Envy had a pretty good frag, had the Rolling Thunder, invested it, repositioned all the way to C long, but covered off because of that smoke. Tagged up because of a few shots from Gen G's players. He could not land a subsequent shot. And this is now double digits, past double digits for Gen G. That timeout that we were talking about, Gen G still has one in the pocket. Does not look good for the future of Team Secret, at least in this map.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely not on Haven and Gen G. Not
Imagine you had a
only
Vandal there.
identifying some of
I
these
probably
weaknesses,
won it.
I mean, the cleanliness from Team Secret's calls that
Team
we've
Secret
come
is
to
good.
see
Yeah,
on
they
some
got a little bit
other
unlucky that
maps,
they...
right? Like Ascent.
They've always been on the back foot,
We're not
right?
seeing that on
2-0
Haven.
in terms of
Gen
losing
G's
both
exposing that very
pistols.
well.
The bonus has been close.
I
Never
think
had
Gen G
good
also
money.
actually just
I'm
adapted
definitely out of the
back
whole
to
of Team
the fact that,
Secret,
okay,
out of
Team Secret, they're gonna
everything I've
start to
watched so
panic, so
far.
they can't get a lead here on
Envy
the
is just
scoreboard. Let's use that
incredible.
against them. We're seeing that round to round.
Especially
And
like
that's how TS is
utility.
getting all these
Even if
good
I take
reads.
away
It's
like
not
his
simply
kills,
off of-
his utility is
surely
like
they've prepped with statistics
insane
and
here.
whatnot and VOD reviews, but just in
all
the
the
game,
time.
TS
He's
started
a very
to
good
okay, if I'm
understanding
panicking, what
scope.
would I do? Okay,
He's,
yeah, I would probably
He's really
invest my
good
ults
as
to
well,
try to
just
overwin
like
this eco
aiming,
round.
but
Probably rotate over to C long.
it feels like he's
I mean, it's just
incredibly
like
smart.
step
Even
by
just this,
step.
right, where they did
Now
the luck
Gen
by
G,
getting him close.
They finally
And then he
make the
stuns,
switch.
like,
Look
well
at this,
for them
the
over
operator
towards
now
spawn.
comes in and see it's only Jet. It's an absolute
Oh my God, they go
trap
fast.
here on A site.
All the Killjoy
They go
utility, all
fast
the
and it's
players
3
set
people
up
here.
to control A short of all
A little
things.
bit unlucky.
Hate Shells does make it a bit of a trade, and then the Owl Drone, but not quite deep enough to suss out the positions.
Okay, rotates come in.
And
They need
TS,
to mid-round this.
Crossfire is
Oh.
lovely.
Okay, if you're Team Secret, even if you don't have information on, you know, behind you for the flank, you can't force this. You've already
Surely they're
seen
not.
the skills of utility of 4
King's
different
crazy.
agents here.
But Gen G pushes. What? Gen G pushes into the firefight, Will.
Yeah, this is one way to give
Well,
him
let
it.
me tell you, sometimes casters are just outright wrong.
I
Because
get the idea, right? They were heavy
and they're gonna
focusing
be able
on
to
this
get the
guy,
set
so he
for
thought
free.
he'd be able to get one.
Goddead just waiting for that final moment.
Oh!
Player standing.
Okay, more kills.
Spike
He
down
might have
A.
done
Double
enough
kill,
here.
in fact, for God Dead. Dubstep thankfully puts an end to that.
I think Meteor tries this. I think if you're Meteor, you try it. You do
I
have
mean,
money.
he's gonna try
If
it.
you get one kill, you can try to open things up.
He's got a shorty.
Shorty. Yeah,
He's gonna
change to shorty.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
but
knows he was a
baited
shorty.
it.
Look at him,
Ah!
just moving away. Not a chance
Great
he's getting
switch up
close to that
from
smoke
Envy.
after that.
I don't mind the try from
Okay,
Meteor.
nice round from Team
I can
Secret.
afford it.
Gen G
Yeah, I
went
mean,
for a
you
bit
can
of a
afford it,
risk,
and also,
so
you know, you
it
didn't
didn't pay off.
have. Obviously, ideal if you could have switched to a rifle, but the try itself, a valiant effort. You also have many rounds in the bank.
Speaks volumes to their confidence, if anything. Just
Mr.
looking
Sub?
for those
Oh,
quick
really?
Scopes, looking to turn those duels into one-on-ones.
Oh, you're right.
Smart plays from Team
Dennis,
Secret,
mate.
especially with
Dennis,
Envy just
sorry for that,
circling
mate.
around that Cloudburst.
10 months as well. Thank you for all the support.
Quite a bit for
Chat,
Team
I see some
Secret
slugs for Dennis.
to climb
Thank you,
back
thank you.
into the game. They need
Sharp,
so many wins.
thanks for
4
telling me
wins
as well,
in a row
dude.
just to even out the odds.
It's going to be an early
Dennis,
rolling
appreciate
thunder
you.
as soon as hear the spike plant, I
Sorry-
think. Yeah,
sorry,
they were
man.
prepped for it. They already flooded A link. Borkum, the only one alive.
He's doing
Not
great.
He's still alive. Teammates here for backup. The crossfire from Jeremy. They still need to clear out Borkum if they want to try to push this, so they have to wait for the plan to happen.
Look at your mini-map, though. TS actually wrapping all the way around from
Yeah,
mid to
this
the
duel at
turret.
bottom mid now, really important. Okay,
Oh,
it's
but
fine.
Dubstep expects it, finds
Yeah, the
his
whole round's
head.
fine now.
And now all we're
Okay,
left with our
that was
two
nice.
players,
Sirius with the
each
prime as well.
coming
Thank you
from
so
A
much,
and
Sirius.
C link.
Welcome. That was a nice shot.
Sibaz knows
Welcome
to
into the
watch
Slug
it,
Club.
but he went a
Thank
little
you.
too aggressive.
Remaining.
And now the off angle,
Appreciate
the
using your
control
prime on me.
play from
Welcome in,
Envy.
chat, new member.
Borkum,
And
All we got.
OG Flash Gord
one bullet.
710.
Yeah, surely just saves this. Yeah, no
Welcome
reason
in to the
give
Slug
over
Club. Thank you, man.
potential extra ult point and some
Appreciate
credits
it.
over to Envy. You're also not
some new members.
entirely healthy on your economy
Thank you,
anymore
thank
if
you.
you're Gen G. So the wise choice made by Goddead. And Team Secret, they're looking alive. I like it, right? Borkum escapes the Rolling Thunder, and that keeps this round going in their favor for Team Secret.
A sudden fast switch.
What's the money like?
Off the timeout, just to go in for that B-site hit. Something that Gen G doesn't really defend at all. So
Monkey Meatloaf as well, thank you so much.
But we need 3 more rounds, Will.
Yeah, there's still ways to go.
Thank
now,
you. It's so funny. He buys after anyway.
Happy that it's not match point yet. Meanwhile, Gen G,
Have
you gotta say,
there's 2 in a row, 2-4.
If you're gonna invest into this round, this has to be it, right? If you're buying half armors and bulldogs, you're probably planning to use it on Just Fury. You have to secure this match point to sit comfortably and have a little bit more time to close out the map.
Ah, it's a shame. Missed up his movement a little bit.
I don't know how comfortable it's
But
gonna
the
be,
recovery should be good.
Might be able to damage up Meteor.
21.
Operator swapped away and he's falling back. Borkum
Damn.
managing to teleport all the way to the back of defender spawn. He's trying to cause some chaos.
This is a common set ult that is just become meta in Pacific. It's pretty funny.
Split up all the forces of Gen G here. And the lockdown as well. Oh. Still Meteor, yeah. Does go down instantly.
I mean, this round is crazy right now.
Still going to be the site in control for Team Secret. Borkum,
oh my goodness.
Doing what he can here.
Wow, King expected this.
Swing.
Well, now they know exactly where NV is.
King expected that.
2-on-1 situation too.
I guess because the last time he saw them was over towards spawn, but
they're just trying to regroup
it's
here
very
on the
impressive.
side of Gen G.
Yeah, this ult with the Omen is becoming.
Heard
I see it pretty much every Haven, I would say, in
the member here, so they're
in
sticking
Pacific.
together. Yeah, no need to fight 1v1, especially because King was low. Okay, well, now you know. Oh, Envy, he knew as well. He saw
it
the
all came down to that 58 HP. They get match point with this one.
Reset his aim in time. And
Yeah, a little bit unlucky. This was
yeah,
this was a good round.
Good for Team Secret. Getting that swing off of King's contact doesn't quite matter. The strat was good from Team Secret, but
Yeah, that kill though, they were just not expecting it. That was honestly the play that won him it.
Just a little bit more control.
Damn, that jaw could have gone either way.
Right,
Right, 4 chances to take this one across the line for Gen G. In terms of their buy, I mean, it's not. There's still a good chance for Team Secret. Right, money's really low. They have some ults. They only really have to win 2 buys, 2 ecos.
Not gonna
Oh boy.
entirely, but now
they go super fast over towards middle. In reaction, there were 4 people along, so they insta-hit site. Keep an eye on Sova. Sova is the one.
Look for a flank, but Jeremy needs to hold this position. There's too many angles. He's got to back out.
Sova is the one. Good timing on all of this. Especially with all this. This is all a distraction.
In that equation, but doesn't quite happen the way that they wanted it to. Losing players in the process.
Didn't get any timing. They all moved away from Garage. Had the drone.
The teleport goes inside of it, but no. TS a little bit faster. J-Vash now lines it up.
Oh, nice handoff from Meteor. Okay, very impressive from Gen G.
We'll be able to find that
I like their game plan through a lot of that as well, especially their attack sides. 2 pistols definitely made this a lot easier though.
Gen G taking their pick on Haven, correctly identifying the habits and patterns here for the side of Team Secret.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We saw some cool stuff.
Map, but I would say in terms of what we saw round to round, Gen G never really felt too shaken. Right, Team Secret, it was more ball always in their court to try to come back, and they were
Secret
able to
just
do
got
it
a little
off
bit
the back
unlucky.
of heroics.
Just no good starts into any of these halves.